Hello Leo, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. It is North Node week this week, Leo. So it's basically kind of looking at, what is probably at least one project in life that you are kind of working to kind of open up, start perfecting in this lifetime. So I'm going to do it with the Doggy Oracle deck. I got my Doggy Wisdom Oracle deck. Aw, stand your ground, rest. Be positive, stand your ground, rest, and be lonely. No. These little guys are so cute. They're so honest, though. That's why I picked them. And then we're going to use the, oh, well, that's nice. 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and 10 of Swords. Well, maybe that's not so nice. Well, it's like the 10 of Swords is behind you. So things get better. Things get better. Things always get better. Sometimes they get worse, and then they get better, and then... Anyway, so we're going to use the Witch's Oracle. Or no, the everyday... It's not the Witch's Oracle. Maybe we should. Maybe you need an incantation. I'll grab you one then before this reading is over. Don't let me forget. If I forget, I might re-edit to put it in there for you, because sometimes I do forget. But that is the Everyday Witch Tarot. And then this is the teeny tiny Witch's Tarot. So I'm going to ask... what are you being asked to do right now as part of your North Node? What should you embrace to activate this? And what is your next challenge? All right, Leo, with the cats. Leo's North Node. What are you being asked to do? What you should embrace to activate this? And your next challenge. Okay, what are you being asked to do? Determination. Keep pushing forward. Don't stop. Be determined. I love it. He's little, but he's tough. It's just so much about your attitude, isn't it? You can see like a little tiny dog, totally intimidated dog, like 20 times its size. It's determined. I'm determined I'm going to own this fire hydrant. Okay, what you should embrace to activate this. Disappointment. Okay, so basically utilize something that didn't work out the way you wanted it to be the fuel to kind of like, it's like light that fire up. Light it. Light a fire up inside of you, Leo. That's your strength here, right? Makes sense. Your fire sign. Light that fire up inside of you. If there's something that, is not working out the way you would like it to, you're feeling disappointment here, feel it. Feel it and let it light you up. And then, that's the energy that serves you well. Determination. You can do this. Your next challenge is to get the hell out there. Venture out. Venture out. Be determined. Don't back down. Concentration, laziness and concentration. So maybe there's some, there's a habit you've developed here of not doing, or a habit, laziness is kind of just, I want to say too, sometimes feeling uninspired, so focus, find a point of inspiration and be determined to meet it. It kind of feels like you need a little bit of get up and go here, Leo. Need a little bit of get up and go, conquer. Something has disappointed you in the past. Don't let that, don't allow that to make you start backing down from what it is that you want. I was curious, right? Your next challenge is to venture out. So you may have even pulled back from different types of experiences, trying to stay with the familiar. Again, laziness, I kind of read that too as uninspired. Uninspired and maybe over concentrating and not enough. Just sheer determination. sheer determination. Page of Wands is at the bottom too. Okay, what I be getting with this reading, Leo, determination. That's what you're being asked to do. It's kind of like something here, something has let you down. Something has let you down, whether that's like an outcome, you know, someone or something outside of you, chain of events, so it just feels like something here has let you down. And because of that, I don't know if you feel a little bit lost or you feel like disconnected from wherever it is you're trying to get to. So it honestly is like, this is absolutely, it feels like a key point to just push past that right now. It really does feel like a key point to push past that. Everything, yeah, there's almost like something that you have to maybe even face here a little bit. You have, with determination, you have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and then the Four of Cups. It's almost like something's got your emotions even blocked here. Something's blocking your emotions. And again, it does feel like as if, you know, that's being fed by some sort of past disappointment here. So something's blocking your emotions because of a past disappointment. And it's important to really just push past that right now. You know, from one fire sign to another, it's just like if that kind of seems to happen, I find that we're kind of lucky in terms of being able to utilize fire. Fire can push through that. Fire can get you where your emotions may block you or where your mind may even say it doesn't even make sense to go. Just like kind of impassion yourself as best as you can. And just honestly, you really have a message here about pushing forward, Leo. Disappointment, right? What you should embrace right now is the Four of Swords, the Chariot, and the Three of Cups. I also want to say that there's something here that you're supposed to face, because you're going, like the Four of Swords could even be laziness or resting or just, you know, like just taking a break. But then the Chariot is moving, right? It's getting momentum going. We're getting momentum going and going towards, you know, some sort of like group or people, someone you haven't seen in a while, or some people you haven't seen in a while. But, you know, I feel like there's disappointment here with these people. It's the weirdest reading, right? But it almost kind of feels like once you push through that, you get beyond something. You get beyond some kind of a block and like get out there. And that's exactly what these two cards are kind of saying to me, but it's associated with disappointment. Or maybe you're even feeling like maybe something in one part of your life is disappointing, or you're disappointed about it, hasn't worked out well. But this is like focus on another side. Like don't make it a reason, and don't make it, really don't make it a reason or an excuse to not go out and do something. Like just embrace the disappointment. Maybe you feel like most of the time you have to be the life of the party, or, you know, you don't want to be a Debbie Downer, nothing against Debbies. And, but that's not a reason here. Like just go out there. You might even find like, if you're feeling kind of down, like the people that you meet with, it cheers you up. Something here, possibly. But, okay, the Venture Out card. This is your next challenge. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Swords. So I honestly feel like this is like she's sitting here holding this wheel. And the wheel is based on its movement is kind of in tune with your movement. So if your movement isn't happening, this wheel won't change for you. And it is like hitting an ouchie head on with the Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords. You are being asked to hit an ouchie head on. So something that hurts, something that, you know, could bring the feelings of sorrow, sadness. You're really meant to walk into it. Like, nobody's business, Leo. Oh, shit. I mean, right? Like, even be determined. Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. This is kind of like something, you know, you have flow. You had flow, I want to say, because it moves away from that. You had flow. You had maybe a lot of love for something. You're expressing yourself in some way, and then feel like you're not getting anywhere. This isn't going. I'm not seen. I'm not noticed. I'm not. Yeah. I kind of want to say too, your mind might be moving with laziness and concentration. It might almost too like kind of be you're having difficulty focusing on what it is that you want to do here. But it's because there's something that's unresolved. Kind of feels like that, you know, something that's a little bit unresolved here. Could be some final words that you need to say to somebody, kind of put that to rest. It's like the energy of something is hanging over you. And it is to get that moving, but to get it moving, you have to hit it head on. Determination. The Page of Swords. Kind of feels like you're almost determined just to watch, right? What's going on? What's going on? Determined to take note, to be observant. That's what you're being asked to do. So change your focus, increase your focus too, because lazy concentration, that's not really focused, is it? The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Oh shit, look at the four. What is this? What are these? The Sun, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Oh, I kind of want to say, it honestly feels like you're trying to reclaim a feeling that you lost, that you had, and then you lost. And you're kind of determined to be a casual observer. No, no, you're not. You're not, you should even at least be that. You're being asked to become a very active observer, I would say, by the way these cards develop. And I feel like you're more like a casual observer right now. So an active observer to me, as opposed to a casual observer, like let's say you're watching some people try to put, I don't know, a deck together. It's like you have nothing to say. You just sit and you watch it. You know, you're not in there. You're just seeing what's going on. And maybe at some point, let's say maybe you used to, maybe you had, like, it's metaphorical, you had a contracting business, right? And you know everything about putting decks together. You know what type of wood for what type of use, you know what kind of screws, you know, all that stuff. And not just saying anything. And it's almost like, you know, it could have been too, like maybe you totally lost that business. So now you just feel, you just watch, I'm gonna watch them put that deck together. You know they're doing it all wrong, but you have nothing to say about it, you know? Because it's kind of like you lost that spark. You lost that oomph. But this is asking you, you know, it's to face the disappointment. It honestly really is. Because it kind of feels like that. Like it could be something that you had, right? You had a lot of passion and love and desire for it. And then, I don't know, you lost it. I'm seeing like three things with that. You either like business shut down, retired, or somebody bought it out, you know, like you're just not there. It's almost like this was connected to you somehow. And so now you're oomph. And then you walk by and you see people building a deck. And you're like, God, I could use that so perfectly. And they're just, It's like you can identify every mistake they're making, and then you can see them almost do the right thing and then they don't, but you're not in the, you just keep walking by in disappointment, kind of. Embrace the disappointment. Walk towards the group building the deck. Get in there. You know how to do it. And tell them, you know what? I don't mean to interfere, boys, girls, here. Ladies, gentlemen. Have you ever thought about do? Just think that out. What do you think? Oh, I don't know. You might get bad feedback because be like, this is our deck building. We really don't need your advice. But you need to get in there somehow. And even if it's like, even if you give that and it's not received, you're putting it out there. You're engaging. You're going with it. The Four of Pentacles. You need to like, look at this. This is facing like the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. It's good to dream, but you got to move beyond that. This is really the Four. Oh, and the wow, I said that. And the World. The World was the other card that was faced. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Stop dreaming. Start doing something. What it is. I don't know. Everybody's going to be a little bit different, but honestly, it has something to do with a really sensitive area for you. The Four of Cups. Oh, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords. See, it feels like this great feeling got stolen somehow in some sort of chain of events, or now it's just heavy. It goes to feeling heavy and weighted. But, in one sense, I want to say with the Ten of Wands and the Five of Swords, it's almost like cut out the heaviness. Cut it out. Be determined here. Push through. Light your fire. Harness the energy of the sun. And wait, should you embrace your disappointment? The Two of Swords. God, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. This is the area that keeps you friggin' blocked, right? The Two of Swords. And then the Knight of Pentacles into the Three of Swords. Get out there. Hit this head on. It's almost like you've been procrastinating or spending too much time planning with the Knight of Pentacles with that too. Because you got lazy concentration. Your mind is maybe drifting. You need a whole new energy here. You need something. And unfortunately, it looks like that whole new energy is held back by something from the past that you need to just address it. You need to hit it head on. The Four of Swords. King of Pentacles, the Devil, and the King of Swords. Wow, right? Like this Four of Swords feels like you've been taking a break from different forms of toxic leadership. Taking a break from rules that are meant to manipulate you. Taking a break from resources that are manipulated as well. I mean, you could even be taking a break from two individuals with the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Taking a break from people that feel like they have more power over you than you have over yourself. Go forward. Go into it. It's almost like you're missing the rhythm of life here. The Chariot. Like some things are just meant to feel like shit. Get in there. Feel it. Wash yourself off and keep moving. The Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. You could go two ways here. You could get into your head. Well, no. Yeah, it's the Chariot. Two directions. This way or that way. You could go quickly backwards or move beautifully forward with your heart. Or Like you could venture out and encompass that Knight of Swords. I'm just saying it because both these knights are moving in a different direction. Right? You have a card here with the Chariot. It's like two choices, this way or that way. Two of Pentacles, this or that. What should I do? But that is kind of like that, you know, uninspired thoughts. Maybe uninspired thoughts. Maybe that's it. Like maybe you just need some sort of energy that's not yours, that's not where you are, that's going to kind of like get something going for you. The Three of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles and the Four. This is almost like you got the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. This almost feels like you got so much of you, but just not sharing it. The best way I can describe this is just somehow feels like, how did I get stuck here? How did I get stuck here? How did this happen? I don't know. Probably the pandemic. Just seriously, like, how did you get stuck here? I don't know. But you're supposed to embrace it. Maybe there's something. Maybe there was a trigger event at some point here. You're meant to look at that trigger. Go there. Talk to it. Meet it. Oh, venture out. Your next challenge is to get out there, man. Okay, the Five of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. Well, there we go, because the Wheel of Fortune is already sitting here. The Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Oh, God. Doesn't that feel like, you know, you had a deck building company? Something, and then you lost it. I don't know how that. And then now you're walking by and seeing people build decks. I don't know. Maybe you should start a new deck building company, or maybe you should, you know, but it's honestly, it's the thing that breaks your heart. It's the thing that you feel defeated in. You need to venture towards it. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune. It already is showing like this. Oh, the Page of Wands. Okay, see? You see how now the wheel is shifting? Because there is something about you that needs to put into something. Like, yeah, you. You are the thing, or there's some sort of communication. It controls everything shifting for you. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Ace of Swords and the King of Cups. Fuck yeah. There you go. Like, there it is. That's what I needed to know. Right? And it just feeds you emotionally here. It starts bringing something up. The depths of you start to feel alive. Challenge this. Move towards it. This is not a time for holding back or being hesitant. If, you know, I mean, if you have a broken leg or you're going through some health issues, just be determined to get through them, okay? And then after that point, you know, I wouldn't want to put anyone in a precarious situation, but if you are not in a precarious situation, this is time to really get out there. Do it. Be clear. Your thoughts are clear. Maybe don't let anything influence your thoughts. Lazy thought process. Allowing things to come in and maybe over-influence you. Oh, yeah. Like, it's almost like your mind could be moving with the changes in the direction of the wind here. The Three of Swords. Oh, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Swords. I don't know. I really feel like this is something that you need to face. It could be something, some part of a dream that you've had for yourself, and you need to understand this is what's holding you back. It's possibly the real, it's either not, okay. It's like something that is unresolved that needs to be like, honestly, like fully closed here, because it is what keeps you from moving forward. Or it is something that, like in some way you are convincing yourself that you can't achieve this. Yeah, it is a path that you are meant to walk down. Whether you achieve it or not, it's a path you're meant to walk down. You're not walking down it, so it's like the wheel has stopped. The Six of Cups at the bottom. Page of Wands, Six of Cups. You know, maybe there's somebody in your past that you're supposed to meet up with, but if you're kind of protecting your energy or where you go or what you do a lot, it's not, yeah, this energy, there's really something about your energy that needs to shift right now. So, Leo, I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, we're talking kind of about your South Node. So, what are you being asked to stop doing? And then what you should soften your grip on or change your concept of, and your next blessing. So there you go, Leo, my sweet, sweet pussycats. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.